it turned it into this rod here, right? If there's any electricians out there, you know, there's people that want their boxes to look really good. So let's say, you know, this is a piece of copper here, okay? Let's say you need this to be straight. Let's say it's 30 foot long because you need to go down somewhere where it's going to be exposed and you want it to be pretty. Now, I don't know if this changes the electrical composition, the resistance, internal resistance of the copper or anything, but let's say you need this to look nicer, because if you're like me, you don't like wiggly lines. We're gonna strip off. Actually, I'm not even gonna strip off a little bit back there. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze this in here. Let's see if we can get this to be straighter here. All I'm gonna do is chuck up on this. All right, now, you want a piece of straight wire. All you gotta do is clamp both sides. Okay, what happened here, watch this as I'll clamp that off. Look how straight that is. Isn't that cool? Did any of you know that? Look how straight that wire is. How to straighten out a bit of wire. Now, if you were to look at it, let's see if we can get this zoomed in here. When you look at it, the copper now does have like almost like a candy cane type of twist to it, right? So again, I don't know. This would be really interesting for someone. I guess I could have tested it with a meter, checked if the resistance changes or anything. But we basically took that copper, it essentially hardened it, it turned it into this rod here, right? So I mean, like, no matter what you want, you're not going to take a piece like this and bend it back and forth and stretch it tight enough to make it look good. I'm going to do it again. This works on solid wire. Okay, that's what this works for, is solid wire. So I'm going to hold this on here. Let's see how long this one is. This is not long, obviously. But I'm going to go ahead and strip this end down again. Once you nick copper, it breaks off real easily. I'm going to take this here, clamp that in there. Tight. Okay, so we got this bit of copper here. All right. Ready? You're not going to straighten that out by hand. I'm going to do it until it breaks. There it is. It didn't break, but I'm going to just stop there. If there's any electricians out there, you know, there's people that want their boxes to look really good. If there's like an application where this makes sense, now you have a different option, right? Look how strong it is too. It becomes literally, it's like it hardens it. You cannot straighten out a wire by hand like that. Let's see what it looks like over here. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a twist to it. So yeah, you can see a little bit of a twist. I don't know if it changes the gauge of it, if this elongated and lost 10% of overall diameter. But again, think of this for the right application, right? The right application. That's what everything's about, is your application the right application for a technique? Who would have thought a plastic repair video might turn into a wire straightening video?